On a morning in September 2008, one of America's oldest banks, 158 years old, collapsed in just a single night. And from that one event began an earthquake that shook the entire global economy. Today, I'll tell you how it happened, who was responsible, and why it could happen again. The story begins with the American dream of ordinary people owning a home. After 2003, banks in the United States discovered a new kind of business. They started giving loans to almost anyone, even people with no jobs and no assets, to buy houses. These loans were called subprime mortgages, meaning high-risk loans. But the banks weren't worried because they had started a clever but dangerous game. The banks bundled thousands of these risky loans together and created a new product called CDO, Collateralized Debt Obligation. Then they sold these packages to banks, pension funds, and insurance companies all over the world. And the rating agencies, the ones who were supposed to say, "This isn't good," gave these garbage packages a AAA rating, meaning the highest level of safety. Why? Because the banks were the ones paying them. In 2006, housing prices started to fall. Those who had taken loans could no longer keep up with their payments. Banks moved to seize the houses, but property prices had dropped so much that they couldn't recover the money. Then came that night, September 15th, 2008. Lehman Brothers, the 158-year-old giant of Wall Street, declared bankruptcy. Within the next 48 hours, stock markets around the world began to crash simultaneously. Banks stopped trusting each other. The flow of money suddenly froze. At that point, the US government made a very controversial decision. The very banks responsible for the entire disaster were rescued with $700 billion using taxpayers' money. Millions of people took to the streets in protest, but the government argued that these banks were too big to fail, meaning if they collapsed, the entire system would collapse with them. So this was the story, where the greed of a few people, loopholes in regulations, and a complex financial gamble pushed the entire world toward destruction. The scary part is, experts say that the system hasn't really changed even today. Do you think something like this could happen again? Let me know in the comments. And if this video opened your eyes, don't forget to leave a like.